Before we unveil the #1 football factory of all time, let's review our list so far.
Number 10. Peyton and the Preacher are poster boys for Tennessee.
Reggie White and Peyton Manning. You can't separate the two and what they've meant to the NFL.
Number 9. Forget the Whopper, the MAC has always supplied big-time talent.
Every year, there's a guy in that league that you've got to go take a look at.
Number 8.
Let's go, we here now!
No one needs to make excuses for putting the Cuse on this list.
And you don't think of them as a football factory, please start looking at the individual players.
Number 7. Even at 81, Paterno's no ordinary Joe.
Keep them moving, a little fun out there.
Neither are his players. Number 6. Sweet Home Alabama.
Even with LSU coming up in Georgia, when you think SEC, you think Alabama.
Number 5. The Big House gets players ready for the big time.
It's Michigan and a bunch of wannabes.
Number 4. The Big Ten Football Factory.
They're not as fast as the SEC. Are you kidding me? You want to get a foot race with Ted Ginn?
Number 3. Even a Gipper speech
Win one for the Gipper.
couldn't put the Irish on the top of our list.
I will go officially on record as protesting our number 3 status.
Number 2. The U's almost at the head of this class.
2. Who is number 1?
And now, the number 1 football factory of all time, USC.
Out of all the schools, it's going to be USC.
Clearly number 1.
They're phenomenal.
I don't think there's any doubt. USC is number 1. When you have as many players as they have coming into the NFL at all positions, I don't think there's any way to really combat it.
Hey, the Trojans, how about the Trojans?
It's their success at the collegiate level, number 1.
11 national championships.
We kept the teams off balance with the great passing of Pat Hayden. We did just a fantastic job in winning the national championship.
7 Heisman Trophy winners.
Number 3. Carson Palmer.
151 All-Americans.
I take great pride in the fact that USC has the most players in the Pro Football Hall of Fame.
USC has produced 11 Hall of Famers, 59 Pro Bowlers, and many household names.
Boy, makes this circus catch.
Frank Gifford.
Good blocking sets Frank free.
O.J. Simpson.
Number 32, O.J. Simpson.
Marcus Allen.
It's great to be a Raider.
I have already had a call from Moscow. They think that Marcus Allen is a new secret weapon, and they insist that we dismantle it.
Really, just look at our secondary. You had Dennis Smith, Ronnie Lott, Joey Browner, and Jeff Fisher. I mean, 3 number 1 picks. You got a head coach in the NFL.
The offensive lineman, Anthony Munoz to Bruce Matthews to Don Mospar, just to name a few.
It was a special place and time, and seems to be back to it.
I think USC deserves to be ranked number 1 because of now.
What Pete Carroll's done with the school right now is downright silly. It's unbelievable.
It's a great day. It's a great day to be a Trojan.
Bush diving for the pylon. Yeah, he's in.
I've been watching USC football for 40 years, but this last 7 years has been the best it's ever been.
Someday we'll teach you guys how to stay at the top for an extended amount of time.
Every position you can find a USC star.
Lofa Katupu is making a career out of picking off the Philadelphia Eagles.
He went to USC? Oh, he was a beast, too.
The Cincinnati Bengals select Carson Palmer.
Palmer bullet to his tight end.
Pittsburgh Steelers select Troy Polamalu. Has time. Across the middle, it is picked off by Troy Polamalu. The USC kid kills the USC kid.
You've played against great competition, not just on Saturdays, but all week long.
Oh, man, USC.
If you're not a USC fan or alum, you hate SC.
I went to SC with UCLA. We're going to smash them.
It's the daunting, intimidating fight song that you hear 5,000 times. It's the horse and Tommy Trojan and the beautiful cheerleaders and the gorgeous weather.
Tackle from University of Southern California, Tony Baselli.
I'm going to go after the guy and try to destroy him. He's trying to destroy me and embarrass me, so I'm going to try to embarrass him.
It's the history, all of those great players that have come before you, and the importance and emphasis placed on carrying on the traditions. You go to USC and you're a Trojan for life.
Our list is complete, but the debate continues.
You got only one glaring mistake.
I think we deserve to be a little higher.
That Florida State is not included.
People could make arguments about Tennessee.
Tennessee.
Should Michigan and Ohio State be flipped?
2 words, Tom Brady.
How's USC number one? How can Notre Dame not be number one?
How many USC quarterbacks have world championship rings?
I mean, we can go on all day, but isn't it beautiful?
I need to speak to Sable if he's in charge, as he says he is.